Hey, I'm meteorologist Doug Myers with the latest forecast heading into this Monday, a brand new week, and temperatures are going to be a little bit all over the place for the week. We'll take a look at that here as we go through this. Low to mid 70s yesterday. We're going to continue the warming trend as we begin the week with upper 70s to near 80 degrees today. Lots of sunshine and increasing clouds for tomorrow with temperatures that could range anywhere from upper 60s and low 70s in north central Kansas to low to mid 80s along and south of the Turnpike with a frontal boundary that will be pushing into the area. We will be keeping an eye on a chance for rain as well, and even a few storms that could be severe tomorrow in the late afternoon, evening hours as well. Meanwhile, winds today, really not bad. In fact, winds will gradually weaken throughout the day. At most, gusts up to 20 miles per hour by the afternoon. So a really fantastic day to get outside to enjoy sunshine, relatively light winds, warm temperatures. Not too bad relative humidity, not too bad humidity-wise, but still high to very high fire danger threat in the area, so use caution. Otherwise, heading into tomorrow, we'll have those winds increasing a bit, especially along and south of the Turnpike. Wind gusts at times could gust 35, 40 miles per hour, so we'll continue to keep an eye on that for tomorrow afternoon, and we'll have that frontal boundary pushing into the area, keeping an eye on those storm chances. Meanwhile, for today and tonight, clear skies expected. Tomorrow, we have that cloud cover increasing throughout the day and rain beginning to increase late in the afternoon and especially into the Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, where rain heavy at times could exist and severe weather is possible as well. Precipitation or rainfall wise through 1 a.m. on Wednesday, it's going to be fairly spotty, at least according to this model. So that'll be something that we'll obviously be monitoring and taking a look at some of the other computer models that take us through the rest of Tuesday night and Wednesday morning. You'll notice that it just kind of depends on where you are and what model you want to look at as far as specific details on how much rain to expect. So we're still kind of fine-tuning the forecast as far as how much rain to expect and how widespread the rain is going to be. But most of it will fall after sunset tomorrow night until about maybe 9, 10 o'clock at the latest Wednesday morning. But tomorrow, especially tomorrow night, there is that slight risk for severe weather for much of the area, mainly for a hail and wind threat, very low, but not a 0% chance for a tornado. So it's not to the extent of what we had on Friday or what we could have had on Friday. But one thing that I would be more concerned about tomorrow is we're not going to have any morning storms and not necessarily cloud cover in the morning. We're going to have sunshine. So a little bit more worried about tomorrow, even though the parameters aren't as high as what it was on Friday, but still want to make sure that we're prepared for it. Weather call, I cannot stress this enough. There are still some people that don't understand this, and we want to make sure that we are focusing on the details of this. Weather call is a third-party company. We don't have anything to do with it other than promoting it. We don't have access to your account. We cannot take your money. We cannot check to see if your account is still active. We can't do anything. All we would do is just straight up give you this 800 number. So here we go. 1-800-260-6695. This is not an app on your phone. It's an actual service that will call you on your phone. But it will call you only if you're in the warning polygon instead of weather radios where it would go off no matter where the storm is within the county, which is still good. You still want both. But once again, any questions you have, don't call us about it. Don't ask us about it. We're just going to give you the number. So there it is. Just be mindful of that. All right, so here's Storm Spotter Train classes for this week. 7 p.m. start time, 90 minutes long, free class. Just go and learn all about severe weather. We have Morris, Ottawa, and Coffee County today through Wednesday. So take advantage of that. You can find a complete list on the schedule at WIBW.com. I think tomorrow night may end up being the best opportunity for precipitation. We'll have wind gusts that could be approaching 35, maybe 40 miles per hour Wednesday and Thursday, and temperatures cooling down in the 50s and 60s for the remainder of the week and for the weekend. There's a chance we might be in the 70s on Saturday. We'll keep an eye on that, and then cooler again with another front, but this time doesn't really bring much in the way of any precipitation over the weekend with that front. I will mention that there is some differences in the models on the temperatures and maybe precipitation Sunday into Monday. I just want to give you a heads up that the European model does indicate maybe a trace to 1 inch of snow over the next 10 days. It's not much. I wouldn't worry too much about it, as the GFS shows that there's no snow anywhere close to us, so I'm not too worried about it, but it is certainly something that is possible that there might be a few flurries with the next cold front over the weekend and early next week. But for the most part, we have equal chances of drier than normal, wetter than normal in the 6 to 10 day outlook, but then drier than normal in the 8 to 14 day outlook, and probability of equal chances of dry or below normal and above normal temperatures in the 6 to 10, but above average temperature wise once we get into that 8 to 14 day outlook. So part of that equal chances of below and above normal temperatures may end up being that possibility we might be a bit on the cool side, especially to start next week with that 45 degrees. So something to monitor. In the meantime, enjoy the warm weather today and tomorrow, but also be mindful that we'll continue to fine-tune the forecast for tomorrow in the late afternoon, evening hours with respect to storms and severe weather. So stay tuned. Have a great day.